text layer, and what we're going to do is create that sheen that moves across the surface. So if we go layer, new, solid, and we'll leave it white, and we'll call it glaze. And what we'll do is create a mask. Just double click on the rectangle mask tool and just Control T to bring that mask in. Something like that's fine, probably a little bit tighter. And then we'll just click MM, and we're just going to feather that mask a little bit more, just so that it's got a fairly high band through the center, and then it falls off on either side, and that's going to be fine. And what we'll do is we'll take our texture from the bottom, we'll go Control D, we'll move it all the way to the top, and then we're going to use it as a alpha matte over the glaze. So just go alpha matte, and now that glaze is restricted to what's inside the plate there. And the layer mode, we will switch, and this is on the white glaze layer, we will switch the layer mode to probably a classic color. Yeah, classic color dodge is going to work fine. And we'll just hit T and bring down the opacity a little bit more, something like that. Don't want it too harsh. We'll maintain a little bit of the material detail. Okay, so let's bring up our mask again, hit MM, and just highlight the mask path, and we're going to just click the stopwatch and just go Control T, drag the whole thing just off the plate, and we go all the way to the end of our timeline, and just Control T again and drag it down below the plate, something like that. And that'll just give us some animation as it screens down there, and that's going to work nicely. We could probably give this material a sort of a gradient overlay sheen to it. So let's go to the base plate layer, and I might just rename that base, and just right click, bring up your layer styles, and just go gradient overlay. And in the gradient overlay settings, we want just hide that mask. In your gradient overlay settings, let's go